Greg Ehrenberg from OddsShopper here to break down Game 2 of the World Series. Game 1 ended up with the Phillies winning 6-5 over the Astros in extra innings, and there actually are things about that game that are going to help inform my bets for Game 2 of the series. While you guys come in, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a comment below. Let me know who you guys are picking to win Game 2 of the series, and did anything that happened in Game 1 change about who you were expecting to win the World Series as a whole? Also, quick recap of my bets from yesterday, which didn't go all that well. I had 2 for Game 1 of the series. I had over 5.5 strikeouts for Aaron Nola and over 5.5 strikeouts for Justin Verlander. Lost by the hook on both of them. Both of them finished with 5 strikeouts. No real regrets, though, because overall, that's been a moneymaker for me in the playoffs, is just finding some of these stud starting pitchers and taking the overs on their strikeout prop. But didn't quite work out yesterday, but hopefully for better results in Game 2 of the World Series. And about to break that game down right now. I got a couple bets for you, and these are them. For my first bet of the day, I'm picking the Astros to win minus 137 on the money line. They lost Game 1 of the series. It was obviously a very close game, 6-5 Phillies, but it went into extra innings, and I actually think that really does benefit the Houston Astros for Game 2, because if you look at the overall bullpen numbers for these teams over the course of the regular season, the Astros bullpen was considerably better and deeper than the Phillies pen, and that should be an advantage for Houston, considering these teams had to go pretty deep into the bullpens yesterday. Both the starting pitchers struggled. The game went into extra innings. The bullpens got stretched out. Well, here are the numbers for these bullpens in the regular season. The Houston Astros, they actually had the number 1 overall bullpen in the American League by wins above replacement. And overall, they had a 2.8 ERA and a 3.05 FIP. So this was a very, very good bullpen. One of the hardest bullpens to score. And actually, they had the lowest bullpen ERA of any team in all of baseball. The Phillies, on the other hand, their bullpen had a 4.27 ERA and a 3.71 FIP. So the 4.27 ERA was one of the worst marks of any bullpen in baseball in the regular season. So there's a big advantage here for the Houston Astros, and that is going to be magnified because of how deep these teams went into the bullpen and how the overall results played out in the first game of the series. So that's something that has me leaning a little bit towards the Astros. The starting pitching matchup, Framber Valdez versus Zack Wheeler, pretty much a wash. The Astros offense was a little bit better than the Phillies offense in the regular season. And then also the Astros are the home team today. So all that is having me lean towards the Astros. And it's a fairly tight line as well. So Houston minus 137 on the money line. Today's show is sponsored by BetMGM. And if you guys have not signed up at BetMGM yet, you're missing out, because they offer great lines, but also they're going to be giving you $200 basically for free when you sign up for the first time. So what you're going to do is you click on the link below in the description box. You place a $10 money line bet on any NBA game. Doesn't matter who wins the game. All that matters is if a team hits a 3, which is going to happen. And once that happens, they're paying you out $200. So take advantage of this offer from BetMGM. It's basically $200 for free to help build your bankroll. The one prop bet I like for this game, I'm going right back to the well with some of these stud pitcher strikeout props, and that's Zack Wheeler over 4.5. He's actually at the over on his strikeout prop in every single game of the postseason. So first game of the playoffs, he went up against the St. Louis Cardinals. He only had 4 strikeouts in that game, but his strikeout prop was 3.5. Since then, his strikeout prop has been 4.5 in every game, and in those games, 5 strikeouts against the Braves, 8 against the Padres, and then once again, 8 against the Padres. So 2 starts against the Padres. I didn't misspeak, where he had 8 strikeouts in each of them. So Zack Wheeler, and also we've bet the over on his strikeout prop in all of those games if you guys have been following along with the video. So I'm going to keep riding Zack Wheeler. It's been a bet that's worked out really well, and it's also one that just doesn't make sense why the prop would be so low, because look at the numbers for Zack Wheeler over the course of the regular season. 2.82 ERA, 3.1 expected ERA. The strikeout rate was once again fantastic for him. Zack Wheeler, 26.9% K rate in the regular season. There's no reason to think this guy should ever have a strikeout rate as low as 4.5, unless he's on some kind of crazy restrictive pitch count, like towards the tail end of the year when he's getting ready for the postseason, or there's a point in the year where he was coming off the injured list and he was only expected to throw 3 innings. Those are the times that it makes sense for Zack Wheeler to have 4.5 strikeouts, not in a playoff game where he's stretched out and he's expected to go 100-plus pitches. So final bet of the day here, Zack Wheeler over 4.5 strikeouts. So the 2 bets I have for Game 2 of the World Series, Houston Astros moneyline minus 137, and then the prop bet that I like, Zack Wheeler over 4.5 strikeouts. What do you guys think of these bets? Do you like them? Do you love them? Do you hate them? Let me know that below in the comment section. Also, before you leave, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Good luck and enjoy your weekend.